Well, a group of locals are doing their bit to stop the international practice of shark finning. They've been involved in the annual finathon, and supporter Bernard Lloyd of Otago is here to tell us more. Good evening to you, Bernard.
G'day, Callum. How you going?
So tell us, what is the finathon?
The finathon basically is I suppose a swimming challenge that's sort of set up and run annually. Basically for people to, I suppose, get together and try and raise awareness and raise funding as well for some vulnerable shark and ray species.
So how many people have been involved in this fundraising?
Well, this year most of the Otago staff have got on board, and basically as a group, me and two other guys, we made a team called Team Tomahawk, and that group there had its own wee challenge, whereas some of the other staff decided to do things like swimming for a distance. Another staff member even decided to sort of bake some things. So yeah, everyone's sort of getting involved.
Any diving involved in the challenges?
Well, yeah, definitely. So my team Tomahawk, we decided to do 1 minute breath hold dives for every $10 that we raised. So they were done yesterday, and yeah, we got a total of 80 minutes all up, which was pretty good.
So yeah. What sort of money has been raised here by
So our team, $800, and Divo on top of that, I think, so both teams combined, I think was about $1,200 US put together. So yeah, pretty decent effort this year.
So Bernard, what's the overall aim here?
The overall aim is basically to really just try and raise awareness of shark finning around the world, and I suppose yeah, just get the community together and sort of show them what's sort of about.
So where does the money go exactly?
Well, the money goes to the Project Aware Foundation, and that's a foundation, a non-profit foundation that's set up to, I suppose, try and really close some of those loopholes to help protect those vulnerable shark and ray species. Yeah.
So how bad is this practice of shark finning around the world?
It's pretty crazy around the world. If you, I suppose, for the viewers out there, if they haven't yet seen a documentary, it's sort of like a documentary movie called Sharkwater by Rob Stewart. It's really eye-opening to the point where, you know, these sharks are getting brought on board from longlining, having their fins sort of cut off while the shark's sometimes even still alive, and then sort of kicked overboard just with the fins sort of taken. So it's really crazy. Some of these sharks are still alive and obviously sinking to the bottom, sometimes sort of being eaten and, you know, or drowning. So yeah, pretty crazy practice, but it's still going on in the world.
What about here locally?
Luckily for New Zealand, in October of 2014, legislation was passed to stop any commercial fishermen from bringing back to shore a shark with fins, the fins by themselves, so, you know, fins attached, or chucking a shark back in. It's basically good news for New Zealand, as you can imagine. So yeah.
So how can New Zealanders support this and fight shark finning, other than, of course, supporting your fundraiser?
Yeah, so on top of finathon, I suppose, stopping any sort of purchase of shark fin soup would probably be a good thing, as that's probably what drives that price up for those shark fins, and anyone that sort of sells that, not really buying any of the products that they sort of sell. So yeah,
makes sense. All right, Bernard from Otago, appreciate your time this evening.
Cheers,
Thank you.